you're having a really great day. So for today's video I thought I would film another fashion haul. I know I did one I think early April, but I have been buying quite a lot of stuff recently because obviously it's summer now. It's actually really nice and hot and sunny outside, so I'm definitely getting full use of my summer clothes now, which is amazing. So I couldn't resist picking up a few more pieces on Monday when Asos had 20% off, and I also placed an order on Missguided, and I've got a few bits and bobs from Urban Outfitters and H&M too. So I thought I'd group them all together into one big summer fashion haul, and hopefully you can find some pieces that you love and would like to pick up for summer, because there are some really great pieces here. Some of them I have worn, but quite a lot of them are still in the bag, so I haven't really got them out and looked at them properly yet. So it'll be a bit of the first impressions as well. And first of all, I just want to say sorry for my fluffy hair. I have just washed it. My hair is quite often fluffy in my videos because I normally film on hair wash days, which I'm not sure why, because I hate my hair on hair wash days, but that's just how it seems to end up. And I also wanted to talk about my necklace because I love it. I got a new package in from the girls at Star. I often wear Star chokers in my videos. You always ask me about where my necklaces are from, and they're quite often Star. So I'm going to start off with Asos because I've definitely got the most pieces from Asos and you girls seem to go crazy. So yeah, I've got a huge box full of stuff. Some of this stuff is slightly older because I placed an order for my top 5 jeans video so I could pick up some tops and things to go with the jeans, and if you haven't seen that video I will link it down below. It's been getting a really great response, which I've been so happy about. So yeah, lots of stuff in here. I don't think I'll keep it all, but where there was 20% off I wanted to basically pick up everything that I wanted to try, just so that I could see if I did like it or not, and then that way I can just send stuff back that I don't want. So yeah, I definitely won't be keeping all of this stuff, just FYI. So first up I have a few bits from the brand Faithfull, and I'm absolutely obsessed with Faithfull at the moment. They do the perfect light beachy summer clothes that you can still kind of wear out and about, not just at the beach. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving them at the moment, and I did feature them in my last haul and you all seem to really love what I featured then. So I definitely wanted to pick up a few more pieces, and the first one is this top. It's still in the plastic. So the first one is this little crop top. This is called the Sundown top, and I got this in an extra small. It does look quite teeny tiny. It's like an off-shoulder top, and it's just got these kind of ruffled details and your arms come out here. So yeah, I'm really interested to see what this looks like on. I don't normally go for off-the-shoulder things with really thick elasticated tops like this because I find they pop up. So next up is this top by Faithfull the Brand, and again, I really love this. I basically love everything that they do, so I'm not surprised that I really like it, but it feels really great quality. It's really comfortable, even though it's got a thick elastic band. It doesn't feel like it's digging in, but it also doesn't feel loose, so that's really nice. And I really just love the kind of tiered effect, so you haven't got like a separate sleeve. It's like hidden, which I really like, and I really like the red and the stripes. It's just a really nice summery top, and I think this looks really good with these light wash jeans, but you could also wear it with blue denim. And then the next thing from Faithfull is a dress, and this is also off the shoulder. This is a white linen-y kind of dress, and it's called the Milo Spardo mini dress, and again I got this in an extra small, and I'm just really loving white linen at the moment and off the shoulder dresses and just sort of sundresses, because they're so easy to throw on if it's hot and I don't really want to think about what I'm wearing too much, and you can kind of accessorize your outfit to dress it up a bit. So this is the Faithfull Brand sundress, the little linen off-shoulder dress. I really like this. It's a little bit sheer, so sorry if you can see my underwear, but I would wear this with like nude underwear or something so you couldn't see it so much. Although I do think it's actually intended as a beach cover-up, but I would wear it as a dress because it's that pretty. I just love linen for the summer. It's so nice and lightweight, and this is a really nice high quality piece. I love all the little details it's got, like the little bow on the cuff. The next thing is a playsuit, and it's by a brand that I've never bought anything from before. I first heard about them on one of Josie's videos, Fashion Mumbler. She bought a couple of dresses and things from them, and they always looked amazing on her, so I wanted to try something out. I did originally want the lemon print playsuit that she mentioned, but it was almost all sold out, so I thought I would leave it and try something else. So I ended up picking up this playsuit, and it's kind of like a stripy playsuit with a deep plunge v-neck and ruffles, and it's got a tie waist and just really nice flowy shorts, and it's kind of like a crepe material but really lightweight. Okay, so this is the playsuit from Moon River On. I actually really love this. When it arrived I wasn't sure if the stripes were too vibrant, but I still love the whole stripe detail. I just didn't know if they would suit me, but I actually think it looks really nice on. I especially love it with a tan, and it really reminds me of Tula Rosa, who I have bought from before. I think they were in a previous haul. I really love this low plunging v-neck, but where it is quite structured, it isn't going to move around, so you don't have to worry about that. And I just want to clarify, because I don't think I mentioned at the start of the video, that I do use affiliate links. So a lot of the links that you see down below will be affiliate links, which just means that I earn a little bit of commission when you buy something using my link. It doesn't cost you any more, it just means that I'll get a few pennies or maybe a pound if I'm really lucky for something that you've bought. So recently I've been obsessed with pretty much anything in this Dobby fabric, and Dobby is kind of like a chiffon with those little dots all over it. I just really like that for the summer, so I picked up this top, which is just kind of the perfect summery top. It's got a v-neck, but it's not too deep, hopefully, and it's got long sleeves with these kind of cinched in cuffs, and it's got ruffles, and yeah, it's just kind of everything I love in a summer top. Okay, so this is the Dobby fabric top from Asos. I do really like it. It is super sheer, as I said, so I've got a lace bralette underneath, but I think I would probably need to wear a thicker lace bra because it is still quite sheer and the lace is quite sheer, so I don't think I would wear it out like this. But I really love the top on a whole. I really love the ruffle detail, and I love the v-neck, and I love the fact that the sleeves are slightly cinched in, and it's just really nice and light and floaty, and I think you could wear this in so many ways. Next up is something that's a little bit more simple, but I thought it'd just be really nice to throw on with a pair of denim shorts and sandals or something like that, and it's this little cami vest top. It's got this kind of lace paneling, so it's got like a completely lace back, and then it's got lace down the front, and I just really liked this. It reminded me a little bit of a bodysuit that Gooseberry Intimates do, but I'm not a huge fan of bodysuits just because of the whole having to take them completely off or undo the poppers and then struggle to do the poppers up. So yeah, I thought I'd pick this up, and I got this in a slightly bigger size, so it would be a little bit oversized. I got this in an 8, so yeah, hopefully this will fit really nicely and really slouchy. I thought if it's a little bit too low, I can just wear a white lace bra under it and add to the laciness. So this is the lace insert cami top. I do really love this. It is super similar to Gooseberry Intimates, but a lot more affordable. So yeah, I do love this. It is slightly sheer, so I think I probably would wear a lace triangle bra under it just to get a bit more thickness. I might just wear it like this sometimes, but I think it would be better with something underneath. But yeah, it's just super cute, super nice and slouchy. I think I got an 8 in this, so it wouldn't be too tight. I probably could have got a 10 or an 8, it would have been fine. So I definitely think size up if you want this kind of look. Next up, again, is something that I'm envisioning wearing with distressed denim, and it's just this little cami top. It's like a little cropped rib cami vests kind of thing with these really cute ruffly sleeves, and I just picked this up because I work from home, so I don't like to wear really dressy clothes very often. I like to wear really comfy casual things, and something like this is perfect because it looks nice, so it means if I have to pop out the house or walk the dog or anything, I still look nice and presentable, but it's also nice and airy and lightweight because it is really hot in my flat at the moment. So this is the little cami top from Asos. Again, it's just something really simple, so nothing too special or crazy, but I do really like it just for throwing on. It would be really good for wearing over a bikini if you just want something to really quickly throw on with a pair of denim shorts if you're popping for lunch or something, or just to wear around the house. Next up is another off-the-shoulder dress, but this one's a little bit different. This one is by Asos' own brand, and it's like a stripy linen off-shoulder dress with a really high waist, which kind of cinches in with this bow, and then just this really nice floaty skirt. And I just really liked this because of the colours. I love baby pink, and then it's got some really other nice summery colours in it too, so I thought I'd give it a go. Looking at it, it does look quite big, so I'm not sure how it's going to work. I guess the waist will really cinch it in, but hopefully it will cinch it in enough for me and it won't look too scrunched up and rubbish. Okay, so next up is this sundress from Asos. I absolutely love this. I managed to tie the waist in super tight because luckily it's got this little string tie here, and yeah, I just really love this. It's super easy to just throw on. I love the off-shoulder detail with this kind of frill flap and the nice floaty skirt, and I love the material. Again, it's like a linen, and I think the colours just work really well. I think it makes it look a lot more expensive as well. So the next thing I got is a denim skirt, and I've been absolutely living in my Bershka one, which I think again I picked up in my last haul video, and you girls have been loving that as well. I think it's actually completely sold out on Asos now, but I wanted to pick up another denim skirt because I do just wear that one so much, and I wanted to pick up a slightly different wash. So I ended up picking up this one, which is like a really nice light bleached wash, and it's got a bit of distressing, whereas the other one is kind of more plain. So I thought this would be really nice. Looking at it though, it does look quite low-waisted because the waist looks really big. I wanted something that was really high-waisted, so I'm not sure how this will work, but I'll try it on anyway. Okay, so next up we've got this Asos mini denim skirt. I did think it would be slightly more high-waisted. This is extremely low-waisted, which I really do not like in any kind of bottom, and I did get a 6 because I thought it was going to be high-waisted, and last time I found the 4 denim skirt that I got way too tight. So yeah, this is just a no all around. I do love the wash of the denim, and I do love the rip detail at the bottom though, so I might see if they have something similar to this but high-waisted, because this just does not suit me. So next up is yet another dress, but this one is a bit different because it's floral. I've been really loving brands like Zimmermann at the moment, but they are just so expensive that I haven't really been able to justify splurging on one of their dresses or play suits yet. So I thought I'd have a look on the high street and see what I could find, and I picked this one up from River Island via Asos, but I'm actually quite disappointed in it. This is the dress. It's really, really pretty. It's got this cinched in waist and this floaty skirt and this kind of ruffly neck detail which you can tie up, and it is a really lovely dress. It's just the material that I'm not sure on. It's kind of like a stretchy mesh kind of fabric, which I find a bit weird. I would have thought it would be like a chiffon or something, so it's really nice and light and floaty. So this is the River Island dress I picked up from Asos, and I love the idea of it, but it's just not quite right. There's a few kind of design flaws. I really don't like the fact that you can see this cami here. I would have rathered that it was lined or something so you didn't have to wear a slip. I also just really don't like this fabric. I have no idea why they've made it from like a stretchy mesh. It would have looked so much nicer if it was in a chiffon. So yeah, really not liking this one. And then again, it's something that I'm not too sure on, unfortunately. I love the colour of it and it seems like a really nice fabric, but it just doesn't seem quite right. And it's this cardigan. It's a kind of cropped, kind of round cardigan in a way, I guess. It's quite oversized but cropped, which I thought would be really nice with a pair of denim shorts and a t-shirt, just as something to throw on if it gets a bit colder towards the evening or something. And I really love the colour, but it just seems a little bit low quality. Like, it doesn't sit properly. All the edges are kind of wrinkly where it's not got enough structure to sit flat, and it just seems a little bit lifeless. And then next we have this cardi. Now, as I said, I'm not sure about this because of the material. It just feels slightly too flimsy, but I really wanted a nice lightweight throw-on cardigan that was just going to be super comfy but not too heavy and not too long. I thought just with high-waisted jeans this would look really nice. But yeah, I'm just not 100% on the material. I feel like it is just a little bit cheap feeling. It is super, super soft, but yeah, just like the edges and things don't feel quite perfect. So, what do you know? It's another off-shoulder top. This is a gingham off-shoulder top though, for a change, but it's a nice lightweight fabric, and it's got this pink gingham check all over it and this off-shoulder shape with all these ruffles, which I love. It's kind of my favourite style of top at the moment. And then it's got this tie-up neck, which I really liked because it kind of brings the middle bit up so that it's more kind of V-shaped, which, yeah, I thought that would be really pretty. So we'll see what it looks like on. Okay, so I've just got on this top from Missguided by Asos. This is the checkered gingham one that I was talking about, and I really, really love it. It's a really nice kind of shape. I love that it's off-shoulder, but it's got the tie around the neck just to kind of bring it up in the centre. I think it really does flatter the shoulders nicely, and I really love all of the ruffles. It is quite tight actually. It's a size 6 and I'm normally a 4 or 6, but I do find it quite tight on the arm, so I would probably size up, but then I don't know if the body would be too big, so yeah. And then finally from Asos, a few accessories. I've got a pair of boots which I saw in the sale. I've had them in my save for later for ages because I wasn't sure on them, and I thought for the money I don't really need them, but they did go on the sale, so I thought I'd pick them up and just see what they were like. So yeah, it's these boots. They're like a tan brown suede fabric with this bow detail and a wooden heel, and I just thought they were really nice summery ankle boots because I don't always want to wear sandals or flats, but I do feel like my black boots are a little bit too clumpy at the moment, so I thought something like this would be a good in-between. So these are the boots that I picked up from Asos in their sale. I really, really like them. They're really comfy and they fit really well. They are, if anything, slightly too big, but I think that's good because it means if I want to wear them into the autumn and wear thicker socks with them, then I can, and I don't think I could size down. I think they'd be way too small, so this size is fine. I just got my usual size 4. And then the other accessory is a hat, and I'm not a huge hat person. I just don't really think they suit me, but in the summer I do love the idea of wearing them with, again, like a white sundress. So I picked this one up because it's a bit of a different shape to any that I already have, and I'm not 100% sure on it. I might try it on with a dress, see what I think, but I just don't know if they suit my head shape, and I don't really know how you're meant to wear them, but yeah, we'll have to see. I really liked this one because it was a really nice straw texture and had a pink ribbon instead of your usual black. Okay, so moving on to Missguided. I haven't shopped on Missguided for a really long time because I just found that the quality wasn't all that great, but for summer I do like to pick up some cheaper bits that I can just mix into my outfits because we don't get that much summer here in the UK, so it does seem a bit silly investing in summer clothes, to be honest, for me at least anyway. So, got a nice big bag of things here. I really like their packaging. I just love that you know when you've received a Missguided order. So I obviously went a bit off-shoulder crazy when I placed these orders because I've got yet another off-shoulder top, but this one is a little bit different. It's kind of like this sheared fabric, I think it's called. I'm not 100% sure, but it's like this tight ribbed fabric all along the top with this ruffly top edge, and then the sleeves kind of flare out and are really nice and wide. And yeah, I really like this. I thought, again, this was just some distressed denim shorts and a really nice bag. So next up is this off-shoulder top from Missguided. I absolutely love this. It is a tiny bit sheer, but I don't think it's too much of an issue. I don't think you'll actually be able to see anything. But it's really nice and comfy because of the like sheared fabric. It's like tight but not too tight. I probably could size down actually, to be honest, but I'm not going to because I don't want it to look too overstretched. And I just think these flared sleeves are so pretty. I love the embroidery on glaze, I think it is. So the next thing is a dress, and I picked this up because it reminded me a little bit of Realization Par. Now it's not like exactly the same or anything, but it's the same kind of wrap style that they do, but in a really nice summery floral fabric. So this is the dress. It's a really pretty chiffon dress in this kind of like this whitish creamy lilac colour with these lilac-y flowers, and I just thought this was so pretty and delicate for the summer. This would be really nice if you've got any weddings to attend. I would say I don't have any, unfortunately, but I would be wearing this if I did. So next up is this Missguided dress, the one that I thought was a wrap dress but is kind of like a fake wrap dress. I do really like this, but I think for me it just doesn't quite work. I think because I'm quite short, the V is kind of way too deep, and also because I don't have much in the boob area, it's also kind of not filled out properly. So yeah, I don't know, I just don't think it suits me very well. I think if you're taller or you have bigger boobs than I do, then it would look way better. I also think that it's maybe a little bit too like girly and romantic for me. I kind of go for more of like the boho girly if I go for girly, but it is super pretty, and I do think it is really great quality as well. So next thing is a dress, and this is again in the Dobby fabric that I've been talking about, which I love. I saw this dress on Sinead. Her blog is Love Style Mindfulness, I believe. I will link it down below so that you can see, but yeah, she wore this dress and it looked amazing on her, so I had to pick it up. It's just a really nice floaty dress. It's kind of like a smock shape with loads of ruffles, and it's got this V-neck with this tie, and it does have a lining but it's just fallen out, so yeah, you can wear it with the lining. Okay, so this is the Missguided dress in the Dobby fabric. I've got it on with a belt because it was just really big without the belt. I think I did get a UK 6, but it is still quite big. I do really love it with the belt though. I love that it's really nice and billowy at the top, and then you've just got this nice little floaty mini skirt. I've got it on with the slip. You could always wear like a lace bra under it and tuck it into a pair of shorts or a denim skirt, or you could wear like a skirt slip if you did want to wear a nice lacy bra. So yeah, there's a few ways you could wear this. I do really like it. I don't know if it's going to be a bit restricting having to always wear it with a belt, but then again, I do really love this belt, so maybe not. So moving on to the next piece, this is slightly less summery than the rest in that it's a little bit more structured and smart and tailored, but it is still a perfect summer piece to wear if you're not into the whole girly. So this definitely needs a bit of an iron, but it's this playsuit. It's kind of like a double layered one, so it looks like a crop top and shorts, but it is just a playsuit, and it's in this really nice striped fabric, which is again in a kind of linen-y material, so really nice and lightweight for the summer. But I just really liked that it's not a really floral summery print. It's something a bit different, and I thought just paired with like a basket bag and my Chanel espadrilles, this would look really cute and just switch up my wardrobe a little bit from the white frilly dresses. So this is a Missguided playsuit, the one that kind of looks like a two-piece. I really like this. It's a bit different from what I normally wear in the summer. It's monochrome, so you don't have to worry about it not going with everything. You could wear bright accessories with this, or keep it monochrome with black accessories, or you could wear like a straw beach bag and make it a bit more beachy. And I just think this is a really good one to have in your wardrobe so that you can either dress it up or dress it down, and especially for holidays, I think this would come in really handy if you don't know what to wear. I did get a 6 in this, and I am normally a 4 or 6, and the 6 fits perfectly, so I would say go for the larger size of the two if you're in between, or maybe even size up. Another thing that I'm loving at the moment is tie front tops. I'm loving the ones Realization Par is doing, but there's loads of other brands doing them as well. So I decided to pick this one up from Missguided. It's going to look terrible held up because it's not tied and you can't see the shape of it, but it's just this really nice paisley print, tie up crop, and it's just a really nice lilac-y shade, which I think is a bit different. I haven't really seen any tie front tops in a purpley shade, so I thought I would give it a go. I did have to get this in a 12 because they didn't have my size. They did have my size, but then they sold out of my size by the time I went to check out, so I had to get a 12. So next up is this tie front top from Missguided, and I think I was being a little bit optimistic when I thought that I could get away with this larger size because it actually just doesn't really work. It fits really nicely and it still sits really nicely, but you do have to tie it quite tight at the front, and because it's not lined with the printed fabric throughout, you do see a little bit of the underside when you tie the bow, so that's really annoying. So finally from Missguided is a swimsuit, and I am doing swimwear this year, but I'm just obsessed, so I'm still buying from other brands because I just can't resist. There's so many good designs out on the market at the moment. This is a one piece, like I said, and it's in this really pretty star print, and I'm obsessed with star print. I have so many things in star print now. I've got a star print bag, which you will have seen in my Vista Village video, and I've got a shirt and a dress, and I don't know, but yeah, I'm just loving star print. So I ended up picking this up just to bring it into my kind of summer wardrobe a bit more. Again, this is something that I saw on Sinead Crow. She featured this in her last haul video, and I just thought it looked amazing. She paired it with denim shorts, which is probably how I'll wear it when I'm not at the beach, and maybe a nice brightly coloured bag or something. So when rummaging through to find my bits from Urban Outfitters, I found one more thing from Asos, which I did pick up a little bit earlier than the rest, which is why it was hidden under a load of stuff. But it's just this little top. I thought this was super cute. I have already featured this on my Instagram because I did really love it. Just in this really nice lemon coloured fabric, and it's kind of like a checkered fabric, but it's like a chiffon, so yeah, it's kind of like a burnout kind of print. Just really likes the shape of this. It's got this kind of elasticated ruched back. So this is the yellow Asos top that I almost forgot about. I absolutely love this. I have worn it before, so I think I'm definitely going to keep it. I posted a picture of it already on my Instagram, and you guys seem to really like it as well. I just think it's really cute and summery, and I really love the yellow colour. I'm just really loving yellow at the moment, and I love the kind of frill of this. It just sits really nicely and makes your waist look really small, and I think it looks really good paired with this blue denim, or you could wear it with white denim as well. So next on to Urban Outfitters. I only have a few things. I wasn't quite sure what to pick up from there because there was quite a lot of stuff, so I just picked up a few things for now. And the first thing I picked up was this t-shirt, and this is by Tommy Hilfiger, Tommy Jeans, and the Tommy Jeans kind of print stuff is really going around at the moment. It's getting so much attention, and I really love it. I thought I'd pick up this t-shirt just to see what I thought because I'm loving yellow, and I thought a t-shirt would probably be a bit more wearable at the moment. Picked this up in a small, and I didn't realise it would be this shape. I thought it would be a lot longer and kind of not so cropped and not so wide. Okay, so next up is a Tommy Jeans t-shirt. I've just paired it with a pair of denim shorts. These are by Loves and Friends. They were in my last haul, but I will link them down below just so that you can see. And yeah, I really love this t-shirt. I wasn't sure on the shape because I thought it was going to be too short, but actually it's a really good length. It tucks in really nicely, and it just looks really nice and oversized without having too much excess fabric when you tuck it in. So yeah, it really does fit nicely. I love the yellow colour. The next thing from Urban Outfitters is by a brand called Silence and Noise. I'm not sure if that is an Urban Outfitters brand or you can buy them elsewhere too, but it's this little dress. This reminds me a lot of a dress that Reformation do. Theirs is in a linen fabric though, and this one is kind of like a thick stretchy jersey, which is quite nice because it gives it a little bit more structure and it's a bit tighter. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I didn't think it was jersey when I ordered it, but I do really love the colour still, so I might be able to make it work. Okay, so this is the Urban Outfitters dress. I can't remember if this was Urban Outfitters' own brand or not, but yeah, I really like it. I really like the fit of it, but I'm just not 100% sure on it on me. I think this would look amazing on so many people, but I just can't get on board with anything made from a jersey kind of fabric. It's kind of like a scuba jersey, but still I feel like it's just not my thing. I don't know, it's a really pretty dress, but I just know that it's the kind of thing I'd probably wear once or twice and then not wear again, so it's probably not worth me keeping it. The next thing is a pair of shoes, which I did feature in my last video, but I just wanted to show you them a little bit more up close, and it is these mules. I absolutely love them. They're in this kind of palm leaf print, and they've got little pink accents, and I just really love them because I don't really have any colourful statement shoes that are actually wearable. So these are the mules from Urban Outfitters. I have already worn these, so these are a definite keeper. I just really love the whole shape of them. They're super comfy and really flattering, and I think the print is just really different and really nice for summer. You could pair it with denim or white, or even you could pick out the pink in it and wear something pink, and I just really like them, and I'm really surprised at how affordable they are. And then finally onto H&M, I just have a couple of bits that I wanted to show you. So the first thing from H&M is this linen shirt. I've been really lusting over the ones from Rails lately, but I wanted to try a cheaper alternative first, and I also wanted to try something stripes because I'm really loving stripes at the moment. So I picked this one up. I'm not 100% sure on it. I think the stripes are a little bit dark for me and my wardrobe at the moment, but we will see how it looks on. I'm going to style it up with some denim because that's probably how I would wear it. So next up is the linen shirt from H&M. This is the one that I wasn't quite sure on because of the stripes, but I've just popped it with some light denim. These are my BDG jeans, which I featured in my last video, and I really like it in this outfit. I think because of the darkness of the stripes, to make it a bit more summery, you definitely need to pair it with like a light colour jean or maybe like a light wash blue denim. But I do think it looks really great like this. I really like the fit, and I really like the linen material. It's really nice and lightweight, but it still keeps you covered up. And then the final thing from H&M, I did only get a couple of things, is this dress, and this is a bit different to dresses I normally go for because it's like a silky dress, and it's I think around knee length, so a bit longer than I normally go for, but I really liked the ruffle detail at the top and the kind of thick strapped sleeves, and just the way that it hung and looked overall. I thought it just looked really nice and flattering, so hopefully this will work for me. Okay, so next up is this H&M dress. I actually love this a lot more than I thought I would. I thought it would be the kind of thing that I'd definitely have to belt and maybe layer up, but it actually looks really nice just on its own, I think. Yeah, it's just a bit different from your normal slip dress because I do love those, but I feel like this is a bit more of a dress and looks less like a nightie, so yeah, I don't know, let me know what you think. I think this would look really good belted as well if I did want to wear it belted. So that is everything. Another haul done. I know, so much stuff. I won't be keeping all of it, but I'll probably keep quite a few things, and you will see them styled up on my Instagram and maybe on my blog, and maybe in future lookbooks if I film any this month. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do leave me a comment letting me know what your favourite piece was from the haul. I'd love to know, and do let me know if there's anything else that you think I'd like that you've seen on Asos or anywhere really. As I said, there will be affiliate links left down below in the description box, so you can pick anything up if you want to. I'll also try and link bits that I'm wearing and my camera and stuff so that you can have a look at those. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please do like this video if you did enjoy it, and subscribe to see more of my videos, and I will see you next time. Bye!